The cost of migration. Understanding the financial impact on U.S. taxpayers. Migration across the U.S.-Mexican border has been a topic of intense debate and discussion in recent years. As the number of migrants seeking a better life in the United States continues to rise, concerns about the financial burden on U.S. taxpayers have also grown. In this video, we will explore the estimated costs associated with each migrant crossing the border, both presently and in the future. It is important to note that the figures presented here are based on available data and should be viewed as estimates rather than definitive numbers. The current cost. Determining the exact cost of each migrant crossing the U.S.-Mexican border is a complex task. Various factors come into play, including apprehension, detention, legal proceedings, healthcare, and social services. According to a report by the Center for Immigration Studies, the average cost per migrant in 2019 was estimated to be around $72,000. This figure includes expenses related to border enforcement, detention, and legal proceedings. Border enforcement. A significant portion of the cost associated with migrants crossing the border is attributed to border enforcement measures. This includes the deployment of Border Patrol agents, surveillance technology, and infrastructure development. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) budget for fiscal year 2021 was approximately $16.4 billion, a substantial portion of which is allocated to border enforcement efforts. Detention and legal proceedings. Upon apprehension, migrants are often placed in detention centers while their legal status is determined. The cost of detaining migrants can vary depending on the length of stay and the facilities used. According to the American Immigration Council, the average daily cost of detaining an individual in fiscal year 2019 was approximately $133. Considering the average length of stay, the cost per migrant can quickly accumulate. Legal proceedings, including immigration court hearings and legal representation, also contribute to the overall cost. The Executive Office for Immigration Review, EOIR, reported a budget of $563 million for fiscal year 2021, which covers the expenses associated with immigration court proceedings. Healthcare and social services. Providing healthcare and social services to migrants is another significant expense. Migrants often require medical attention upon arrival, including vaccinations, screenings, and treatment for pre-existing conditions. Additionally, social services such as temporary housing, food assistance, and language education may be provided to support migrants during their transition. The exact cost of these services can vary depending on the number of migrants and their specific needs. Future projections. Estimating the future cost of migrants crossing the U.S.-Mexican border is challenging due to the dynamic nature of migration patterns and policy changes. However, it is expected that the cost per migrant will continue to rise. Factors such as increased border enforcement, longer detention periods, and rising healthcare costs contribute to this projection. Conclusion. While it is difficult to determine the exact cost of each migrant crossing the U.S.-Mexican border, it is clear that there is a significant financial burden on U.S. taxpayers. The expenses associated with border enforcement, detention, legal proceedings, healthcare, and social services all contribute to the overall cost. As policymakers continue to grapple with immigration reform, understanding the financial implications is crucial for informed decision-making. By considering the estimated costs, we can engage in a more comprehensive discussion about the challenges and potential solutions surrounding migration across the U.S.-Mexican border.
As always, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel, All Things Money, to see more content like this.